$3.5 million wire transfer from the former mayor of Moscow's wife, knew about the $83,000 a month he was getting from Ukraine, knew about the stakes in Chinese companies, knew about the $5 million from Chinese oil company CEFC, all the while as an impeachment trial went on over President Trump and a phone call that he had with then Ukrainian president. Is that right?
We have to believe that the FBI looked at that laptop. I don't know exactly what they knew, but here's what we know. We know that Hunter Biden's business partner, who's also on the board of Burisma, is now a convicted felon. We know that Devon Archer, met with Joe Biden 2 months after the Revolution of Dignity in Ukraine, 5 days before Joe Biden made a trip to Ukraine, was named the point person for the Obama administration. A day after that, Devon Archer is named to the board of Burisma, that corrupt oil and gas company. A few weeks later, Hunter Biden is named to the board. They collected about $4 million from Burisma. So it's just a timeline. What happened in just a month shows corruption is sleazy. Again, I don't know what's legal, what's illegal, but at a minimum, it is incredibly sleazy. And I think you have to assume, as Tony Bobulinski told us, that Joe Biden as president is compromised. You know, why else did he cancel the Nord Stream 2 sanctions? Why did he cancel the China Initiative, which is the Department of Justice initiative to try and investigate and uncover Chinese theft of intellectual property? What is going on here? I don't know all the details, but you know who does, Maria? Chinese intelligence, Russian intelligence, probably Iranian, North Korean intelligence. And here's the really sad part. I believe our FBI and U.S. intelligence agencies know as well. They're just not going to tell us or you, the American public.
Wow. And you are an elected official and you cannot get this information. That was my next question. Do you believe that the calls, the decisions that President Biden has made as a result of what we're seeing take place on the world stage, Russia invading Ukraine, China trying to overtake the United States as the #1 superpower, are Joe Biden's decisions compromised because of all of the money he's taken in? The China Initiative, I remember a string of indictments under the Trump administration that clearly identified people who were surveilling, who were spying on Americans and sending information, intellectual property data, back to the Chinese government. Is that not happening anymore? I don't understand. Why cancel the China Initiative? Why won't the DOJ now investigate intellectual property theft any longer?
Well, you have to be suspicious of that. And remember, what was all underpinning the whole Russian collusion with the Trump hoax was the media was so concerned that if Trump had any ties with Russia, that would undermine a Trump presidency and allow for blackmail. And here you have a treasure trove of evidence that Joe Biden actually is compromised. He actually has all this vast web of connections in China, in Kazakhstan, in Russia, in Ukraine. And yet the media just turns a blind eye toward it. This is corruption at the highest level.
And, of course, we played the soundbite of the 2020 debate where Chris Wallace interrupted President Trump when Trump was trying to explain that $3.5 million check from the former mayor of Moscow's wife and all the money Biden has received. And Chris Wallace turns around and says, Mr. Trump, stop. We've got to get to more important matters. You also saw the soundbite of John Harwood over at CNN saying this has nothing to do with Joe Biden. How does it have nothing to do with Joe Biden when it's his name and title that they're playing on, that they're peddling out there to get money and meetings?
Well, of course, it has everything to do with Joe Biden. But again, what this proves is how complicit the media is in this. We don't have an impartial mainstream media anymore. They are advocates for the Democrat Party. And now, Maria, quite honestly, they're coming after me. They're trying to destroy me. They've been trying to destroy me now for 2 years. They lied about both Chuck Grassley and I. Democrats in Congress created a false intelligence product accusing Chuck Grassley and I of soliciting and disseminating Russian disinformation, leaked that to the media. And of course, the media dutifully complied and smeared us. And now, as I'm trying to run for re-election here, they're trying to do the exact same thing. So if I hate to do this, Maria, but I am being attacked. The media is trying to take me out. I need resources. My website is ronjohnsonforsenate.com. If you want us to get to the bottom of this, I'll become chairman of the permanent subcommittee on investigations. I need your help.